What do you want?
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
How dare you interrupt my rehearsal?
You know damn well why.
Would you get that thing away from my face at once?
You think I killed him? What for? I needed his music.
I'm asking you to stop this demonstration.
I'm not sure I could do that, sir.
I've been kissing your pinky ring for too many years now. You owe me this!
What did I hear about shots? Is somebody playing hardball?
Stonham's widow. She may have plunked the guy.
Hello. I was just changing into something more comfortable. I've got a long night of reading ahead of me. Galley's on my new book. I don't know why they send me these things, because I am absolutely the world's worst proofreader. Murder in a Minor Key. Well, at least they've got the title right. Oh, it feels so good to sit down. You know, I was on my feet half the day down at the power company, running from one office to the other, trying to get my last bill sorted out. Did you ever try to argue with a computer? It is impossible. It's like trying to talk sense to Amos Tupper once he's made up his mind about something. These? Yeah, I know, they're a little bit silly, but my nephew Grady gave them to me. And you know something? They're really very comfortable. I mean, I only wear them around the house, where nobody can see them. Well, let's get down to business. You know, I'm really very pleased with this story, the way it's turned out. It's a neat little puzzle involving some young students at a Southern California university. Michael Prentice is a bright, budding music composer. Well, I'm afraid we put him in trouble right away. His best friends are a very soft-spoken young law student from the deep South, Chad Singer, and a rather quirky young lady from New York named Jenny Coopersmith. But I am getting ahead of myself. It started out one spring evening when, as usual, our trio of comrades arrived at a favorite campus hangout for a couple of hours of relaxation.
I'm not a fascist, and I'm not selling out.
A body that willingly goes to work for Transicom's legal division is a body for sale.
Second the motion.
Now, what am I supposed to do? Join the public defender's office? Terrific. Send me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses. You're guilty.
That is cynical.
And sick.
But accurate.
Corporate law, the hard pounds.
Meanwhile, everyday innocent people are getting victimized by the system.
Yeah? Name two. Listen, Mike, don't talk to me about selling out. Last time I looked, you were sending your songs to Nashville, for God's sake.
Thank you. Thank you. I thank you, and so does Mr. Porter. Now, how about a change of pace? Here's something brand new. It's called The World Belonged to Me. A friend of mine in New York sneaked me an advance copy. I understand it's from an upcoming Broadway musical. I like it, and I hope you will, too.
I'm gonna need steady employment if Jen and I are gonna get married.
Oh, don't drag me into this. I am real happy living in sin. At least for a while. Michael. Michael, what is it?
That's my music.
What?
That's my music. I wrote that.
Well, shoot, Mike, it probably only sounds...
No, not sounds like. Excuse me.
That could never be. All the world belongs to me.
I'm sorry. I was playing the best I know how.
Would you mind, please? It's important.
Be my guest.
Here, check me out. How am I doing?
You haven't missed a note.
Mike!
Professor Stoneham? Mr. Prentice, may I assume that your rude disruption of these proceedings is prompted by some monumental occurrence?
I want to know about this!
We'll discuss this in my office in half an hour. Meanwhile, will you have the courtesy of allowing me to continue with my rehearsal? Ladies and gentlemen, let's try it again. How dare you? How dare you interrupt my rehearsal?
You know damn well why.
Would you get that thing away from my face at once?
Professor?
At once! Do you hear me?
The name Alden Gilbert is on this music, a piece I wrote.
Coincidence is not uncommon in musical composition.
We're talking note for note here, Professor. Last spring, I handed you 4 original themes as my term assignment. This was one of them.
Surely you're not accusing me of something, Michael.
Those themes belong to me. I want them back, now.
Or what? Listen to me, my insolent young friend. You continue with this confrontation, and I will see to it that your future in music is limited to organ grinding.
You don't frighten me, Professor. I'll see the Chancellor.
And tell him what? And show him what? Irate college students who feel they've been badly treated are a dime a dozen on every campus. And anyway, it's your word against mine.
Oh, I'll find a way, Professor, somehow. And if I can't find anybody else to help me, I'll settle things myself.
Professor, I would, is there some trouble here, sir?
No, Mr. Papazian. I believe Mr. Prentice was just leaving.
Down.
What the devil is wrong with you, Christine?
Are you being solicitous, Tyler? Or merely polite?
Surely we're not going to have another of our discussions, not at this hour.
For the last 6 years, all I have ever wanted was to share your life. Just to be a small part of it.
Oh, Lord.
And each year, I have drifted farther away. These past few months have been the worst. Every weekend, you've gone off to San Diego.
I had business to conduct.
Every weekend? Why was I never able to contact you there, no matter how often I called?
You phoned down there asking for me. I specifically told you I was not to be disturbed.
And I am your wife. I will not be treated like one of your students. I am not a fool.
I see. You suspect me of some schoolboy infidelity. Really, Christine, I should be flattered.
You're mocking me.
Strange, I thought it was the other way around. Another woman, is that what you really think? Dear child. There's nothing to concern yourself with. A preoccupation with business, yes, I'll plead guilty to that, but I'm afraid anything else is a figment of your overly suspicious imagination.
Hello. Oh, hi, Pauline. How are you?
Honey, you remember when I busted in on you and, what's his name? Alden Gilbert, that composer you're working with?
Yeah.
You want a big surprise? Take a look at this morning's paper, page 32.
Okay.